And today, former Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro and his wife are expected to be arraigned in a New York courtroom on narco-terrorism-related charges.
As we know, the two were captured during that military operation in Venezuela, then transported to the U.S. over the weekend. CBS News' Bradley Blackburn reports on all the latest details on this from New York.
Venezuela's former president Nicolás Maduro is behind bars in this Brooklyn detention center. Soon, he and his wife, Celia Flores, are expected to make their first appearance in a Manhattan federal court on drug, weapons, and narco-terrorism charges.
There will be more security around him, obviously, but it will be fairly procedural.
On Saturday, the U.S. military carried out the operation that led to their capture in Venezuela's capital city of Caracas, igniting new uncertainty over the country's future.
We're in charge.
The president faced new questions Sunday over who's running Venezuela.
Venezuela right now is a dead country. We have to bring it back, and we're going to have big investments by the oil companies.
Venezuela's new interim president, former Vice President Delcy Rodriguez, issued a statement calling for peaceful coexistence. President Trump says she's cooperating, though in an interview with The Atlantic, he also warned, quote, if she doesn't do what's right, she is going to pay a very big price.
As the Trump administration and Justice Department lawyers prepare for court here today, there's a different reaction on Capitol Hill, where some lawmakers are now slamming the Venezuela operation as illegal.
The Constitution is really pretty clear that the representatives of the people get to be consulted and ultimately approve military activity. That has not happened here.
Multiple sources familiar tell CBS News White House officials are expected to give a classified briefing to lawmakers later this afternoon. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
And we're learning that dozens of Venezuelans and Cubans were killed in that operation over the weekend, and multiple U.S. service members were wounded. President Trump last night said that he had calls into those soldiers, adding that they are all in good shape.
We spoke to CBS News Chicago legal analyst Irv Miller about today's court appearance, and he says they're usually short and lawyers will explain charges and possible penalties to Maduro. Maduro does not have to say anything. Now, Miller says the primary question will likely be whether Maduro should remain detained, and while the odds of him getting released are almost zero, Miller says this is what he would do if he were representing Maduro.
I was attorneys, I would ask the judge, listen, you have a head of state here, and under international law, I think he should be released. That's the only thing that I could think of that would make this procedure, when it does happen, and more of an interesting type procedure.
And how salient an argument is that?
Not very good, but I would make it just to protect the record.
Miller says the only comparable case to a sitting head of state on trial in federal court in this country is Manuel Noriega, the Panamanian dictator who the U.S. also removed in 1989.